Okay, we are back at it with the lighting plan. Let's look at those details. Finals week again, week 17. You have this PDF shows you some of the ceiling types, different ceiling types and different lighting techniques used and layers. So go ahead and look at that. I will go over this one. You have an AutoCAD template created for you. Has already a title block with the scale, or drawing title with the scale. You have a legend, not limited to this, but make sure you have a legend. And then when you go to your paper space, you have a title block. You want to start by making sure that you provide enough lumens for each space. So remember to calculate that by getting the square footage of the room, multiplying it by the required foot candles. You can Google IES, required foot candles. You can do residential or commercial. They are determined by or set by IES, which is Illumination Engineering Society. So you can just look for required foot candles for commercial spaces or required foot candles for residential, and those will pop up. Take the room square footage, multiply it by the required foot candles. That will give you the required lumens for the space. So when you specify your fixtures, look at the lumens that you're putting in there. Each specification for those fixtures is going to show you the required lumens. Make sure you are meeting those required foot candles or required lumens. When you create the plan, turn your furniture transparency down so the lighting details are more significant, darker. The transparency you want to be at is probably about 70. AutoCAD defaults to 0 transparency, but you want to turn it, even though we're turning the transparency down, you're going to turn the transparency in your layer properties, you're going to turn it to try the 70. I think the 70 has worked pretty well. For residential, commercial, you can do same. If you're using a grid ceiling in commercial, you don't have to show the furniture then. Specify your ceiling type. So show if you are doing, let me see, are you doing drywall ceiling? Are you doing, this one is the PDF. Are you doing chipboard, which is a drywall ceiling? Are you doing grid? If you're doing a grid in a commercial application, usually 2x2 or 2x4 grid with some proffers or can lights, whatever you choose to be there. But make sure you specify the ceiling type. Layer lighting, we want to see your ambient task, accent, focal, decor, part of the accent. Make sure you're layering it. We want to see that you are really truly thinking through the process. Commercial, you need to show your exit signs. No switches and no outlets on this one. We're doing lighting only. We're not adding those electrical details. What am I forgetting? Oh, for the space, we want you to use, again, main area. This could be the same one you used for your furniture selections. It needs to be a significant area where we see all these different layers of lights. Make sure you also consider your natural lighting. Take into consideration your natural lighting. Don't ever forget that when creating lighting details. Don't place your fixtures, your ambient fixtures, too close to the walls. You put them too close, they will start creating shadows or become wall washers. That's a different layer than wall washer is a decorative layer. Your accent layer where you might need it as your general ambient lighting. So make sure you don't place your fixtures too close to walls, and don't forget the small spaces, closets and pantries. Those need light as well. Also, if you're doing beams or covered ceiling, tray ceilings, any of those, that ceiling detail needs to show so we can see how you are using lights with that specific treatment. And all, don't skimp out on task lighting. Don't forget task lighting. That should cover all of it. Let me know if you have any questions. One more thing, make sure you are using the title block page from AutoCAD. Make sure it has a project name, student name, drawing title, scale, professional presentation, and you can send it as a separate PDF to the Dropbox on week 17, finals week. It goes separately from your interior finish spec binder.